North Myrtle Beach, with its famous Ocean Drive, is a premier spot in the USA for shaggers to cut loose on the floor and keep this unique brand of swing dancing alive.
One time they called it grooving. You know, grooving on a Sunday afternoon.
This is the capital of the shag dance, and this is where it originated.
It has always been the dance that you did.
The feeling of shag is all the things, being near the ocean, turning the music on and just letting your feet go.
If you're from the South and never heard of the shag, something's wrong with you.
We're in North Myrtle Beach in the Ocean Drive section of North Myrtle Beach, out on our beautiful beach. We have people from up and down the East Coast that come to the Grand Strand just to shag.
I've been coming since 1981.
Great people and great times. So.
That's right. Good food, good dancing, adult beverages. Excuse me, ladies. Don't show that to my mama.
The shag has been a dance that originated back in the early 30s and 40s. Actually, it was known as the jitterbug then. And then from there it became the Charleston, and from the Charleston it was refined into the shag. It is a male-dominated dance, which some females don't like, but it is a male-dominated dance. And it has lasted because we have a very large populace of people who grew up with this dance.
The dance, I mean, the dance is very unique, and yet each state, I think, has it a little bit different, or even people between Columbia and Charlotte or Columbia to Myrtle Beach, you might see it differently. And some are really great. Everybody thinks they're great at a certain point in the night.
I've had a shag club since way back in the 50s. So I've been here 45 years in this area. Back in the early days of shagging, it was done mostly by the black artists. In fact, all the shag music you hear today is done by black artists. Beach music is, to me, the shag. It's a very good bass music, and most of the shag music, if you hear it, has the same beat. That's the reason you can do it. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, it's very easy dance to do.
And if you got a second, we'll give you an example of what the shag looks like.
We've been doing this for about 25 years. We went from competing in shag to traveling around the country and teaching shag. Ready, and rock, step, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Now, ladies, just one word of caution. Don't pick your way up and go forward and get on your toes, because then you're going to be top heavy and you're going to fall over.
Charlie and Jackie, I think, about the world's greatest shaggers. There are other good dancers, but they devote their whole life to it.
We've been coming down here for years. We teach every day because we're trying to keep the tradition of shag alive.
Some dances are just dancing per se, and this has the lifestyle involved with it. So it is all levels. You can be very good at it and very athletic at it, or you can be very smooth and very laid back. And the older I get, the smoother I get. Funky Applejack.
He's the only man I know that can make a mistake and make a step out of it.
Now he's going to show off. There you go. That was good.
He can fall to the floor and come right back up. And it looks like a step. And Jackie, of course, she's a 10 to start off with.
One of the universal steps of the shag is the belly roll.
That's always it. If you got a good-looking woman, you can shag.
The attire for women, the shag is always going to be pants. It's very casual. It's not dressy. It's not flashy. If it's flashy, it's trashy. You got it.
The men wore certain types of slacks and certain types of shoes, and then that changed, and they would go. Then your college kids would wear the Weegians and the khaki pants and those kind of things. When I first started, we were wearing Weegens and flared polyester pants, you know, ugly, cheap pants. But we were wearing them. You could tell us because we were the only ones that wear them with the little pockets up in the top and so forth.
We wore loafers without socks, as you see we have. You'll see everybody in there in walking shorts. Back then, we wore calypso pants. We wore pistol leg breeches, was what we call it, with the flap down, you know, very crease. Everybody was real neat and real suave, you know. When did it first appear? I would say it appeared in, at the old pad. I remember there's in 1955 is when it really got hard. Then it went to Myrtle Beach, the Spivies, and to Carolina Beach in North Carolina, and to North Myrtle Beach here.
Did it start in Atlantic Beach? Did it start inland in Greensboro or High Point or whatever? And I don't think it really matters as long as it started. It's the music, the water, the pavilions, the history, that's what makes it so important.
What does it mean to me? It's just something that I could not be without, I don't believe. I just started in it when I was 18 years old, and I can't get it out of my system.
Shag still has a special place in the hearts of people in the Carolinas. And a lot of them grew up with it from the very first, and it's a part, they are part of the lifestyle. It's a freedom and a happy feeling, I think.
Yes.
The music, the friends, the parties, it's just a good, easy feeling. In a world that's full of stress, it's a place you can lay back.
Coming up next on Liars and Legends.